How does it feel? You've got a playoff place guaranteed.
Yeah, I'm in disbelief, to be honest. I can and I can't believe we've done it. I knew tonight was our night. Having such a good squad back in, having some key players back in. Obviously, it was unfortunate to have to miss Neve Fahy tonight as well, but. Yeah, we've done it for her, and we've got our names in the hat for a few weeks' time for the playoff.
Sure, and it was kind of a nervy start. I think it's pretty fair to say, but at the start of the second half, you really upped the game. So what changed in that period? What change was said at half time?
Yeah, look, there was. I probably looked nervy, but we were pretty calm. It was just about kind of figuring out their setup. Obviously, they have a new coach, and they look to kind of have their full-back inverted, which kind of overloaded our midfield a little bit. But yeah, it kind of frustrated us at times because we didn't quite know how to figure it out, but I think we dealt with it well in the first half, nullified as much chances as we could, kept obviously making them go long, and we would obviously defend that, but at second half we had a look at it on the clips and pushed Denise on to their six to kind of get that extra bit of pressure and relieve the midfield, and yeah, I think we had a much better second half, which obviously we kind of grew in confidence in the game then and got some set pieces and obviously got the goal in the end.
And you've often spoken about it being your dream, your ultimate dream, to go to a major finals with Ireland. You're now potentially 2 games away. Like, that must be, I know you have games to come and just all the rest of it, but in this moment it must be a fairly magical moment for
you. Do you know what, we've given ourselves a chance to get there. Obviously, as I said, we're in the playoff now. I don't know who will draw, but we've given ourselves the best chance possible, and for me, obviously, yes, playoff, but for me, I'm thinking Slovakia now on Tuesday night. We'll recover tonight and tomorrow, dissect the game and look and see where we can improve and look to finish this campaign on a high.
Okay, a lot of calls before this game for it to be moved out of Tallaght Stadium. You were one who was vocal and said no. The crowd tonight, they were really special and important.
Yeah, look, that's what I want. Before we go talking about Avivas and everything else, I want to pack out Tallaght Stadium. Game after game, you can see the atmosphere it creates. Like, it's unbelievable. You've got the fans on top of the players and really cheering us on, and you can see it. The last 5 minutes, or was the last 4 minutes, the board goes up and they just erupt and they give you that extra bit of strength and energy to kind of keep going. You forget about your cramp, whatever. You just keep running for them, and that's what I love about Tallaght Stadium, and that's why it's at home.
In terms of the game tonight, when we played Finland away, you were off the field. You off the field after taking a knock when they scored. Tonight, one of their key players was off the field and Ireland took advantage of it, nearly like a 1-0.
Yeah, the lad said that to me over there. I didn't even realise, but it's the football gods, isn't it? Yeah, look, even the free kick itself, that was something we looked at, that area, kind of in between the goalkeeper and the back line, and it's one of those awkward ones. The keeper doesn't want to go out and the defenders don't want to kind of drop too early on it, but what a delivery from Megan Connolly. We know she has that in abundance, and the header from Lily Agg, I thought it was never going to drop into the goal, but obviously delighted it did.
In terms of the game itself, a lot of people or ourselves, the coaches and all, will talk about permutations and stuff like that. For you as players, you just want to play as many games at international level as possible just to get you the result.
Yeah, of course. I think we've given ourselves a great opportunity now to continue to obviously get some games in, and as I said, Slovakia now, and then obviously the league will kick off, and then we'll figure out who we've got in the playoff in October. Yep. So yeah, look, we love representing our country, and we do it every single week if we could, but yeah, it's obviously that extra special, and we can do it every few weeks.
Last one from me, in terms of yourself personally, how did you feel coming into the game, having not played a competitive game with the club?
I felt good, we've had some really good games. I've had probably an 8-week long pre-season with Arsenal. We've had a couple of games over the last 2 weeks. I felt good, I felt fit. Obviously not as sharp as I've got to be mid-season, but as sharp as I could be. Would have liked to maybe get on the ball a bit more tonight, but I was happy to just defend, and obviously, we just got the win, so.
Katie, sometimes there's no room for sentiment in sport, but that final whistle tonight, the emotion, you could see it in Ollie. What was it like?
I think I fell to the floor. I don't even know what I done. I think I just went oh my god. But it was just relief. We've been working so hard for this since I've come in 6 years. There's people here bloody 12 years, longer than me, Anya O'Gorman, Niamh Fahey, Louise Quinn, Diane Caldwell. Yeah, it's such a moment even for past players that are here watching us in the crowd. We met Tallaght and Linda during the week, 2 women's national team legends. We're doing it for them. They've paved the way for us, and for us to say we've reached the playoff for a World Cup now is honestly, it's an amazing feeling. But again, it's just another step. We're not quite there yet, but we'll obviously enjoy the moment because we've never done it before.
But like in Tallaght Stadium, so close to your home where you grew up, where you came to watch matches.
Yeah, I
like,
gave me my big hug. I ran over and gave me my big hug. Yeah, so happy to see obviously my family there cheering us on. I used to roam about the square over there when I was younger, so to obviously to get to play off for a World Cup, a stone's throw away from my house is it's a pretty special feeling.
Were the whole lot of them there? I know
they were all there. Yeah, our ops on Ev was killing me because I was asking for about 35 tickets, but no, it's all good. Yeah, everyone was there, and it was pretty special.
You mentioned the crowd. How important would a home draw be in the playoffs?
I'd love it. I would love it. Yeah, you've obviously got that extra edge at home, don't you? And as I said, when the fans are right behind us every second of the game, it gives you that lift and gives you that bit of energy to kind of keep going. And I'll be praying for a home draw, but we'll see what happens.
And have you figured out how the playoffs work?
Well, it's a tricky one. For me, I'll try think about it when we finish against Slovakia on Tuesday. For me, I'm focused now on Tuesday. I want to finish this campaign with another 3 points and maximise our chances then on when we get to the playoff.
Katie, and one final question from me. I'm sure we can leave the first game of the Aviva to a home friendly against the Yanks or possibly England.
Yeah, I don't mind that. I've already tried to speak to Beth Mead about arranging a friendly for November, I think it was, or maybe next year. She'd love to, so we just need to make it happen. But look, I think those kind of showcase games would be a dream to play in the Aviva. But I think we know Tallaght Stadium inside out. This is our home. We've been here I've been here the last 6.5 years. I don't know why we would want to familiarise ourselves with something else on such a big occasion, So yeah, I'm happy. I don't mind playing the Aviva in a showcase game, USA, England, whoever it may be. But in the middle of a campaign to switch venues, it just isn't all for me.
Well, Serena and Vera played in the same Dutch national team, so I'm sure they can arrange something between them.
We'll see what happens. Yeah, leave it to me and Beth, and we can sort it out. Cheers, lads.